friends, Merry Christmas Eve, whatever you're celebrating. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you are being safe. This is usually a day that my family and I celebrate a little more. Like, we're much more of a Christmas Eve family than a Christmas Day, but I hope you're having a good day. Today's video is a collab with Betty Jean, aka Beautbean, here on YouTube. Betty Jean is one of the most hardworking people that I have met here on this website. She hustles like crazy. She films far more than I do, and all while like having a job as a hairstylist and like owning a salon. So like, Betty Jean, you're great. I love her Instagram. I feel like her makeup is just always so pretty and fun, and like, she started doing blush all over the face. I started doing blush all over the face. If you love fun, glowy, creative makeup looks, definitely go check out Betty Jean. But one thing that Betty Jean and I kind of tend to do is that like, she'll do a video and then I'll just end up doing it, or vice versa. So I thought we could make today's video a collab. And today's video, we're gonna be doing Autumn Cozy's Christmas tag. And we both did the autumn tag, I think it was like last month, a month and a half ago. It's just a series of questions about Christmas traditions. I'm wearing my boyfriend's BB-8 Christmas sweater because he has so many damn Christmas sweaters. He could just give one to me for now. I don't really have any other Christmas sweaters besides my Christine Sedelko Merry Crisis sweatshirt, so that one might be a little more apt for the holiday this year. Merry Crisis, literally. So we have 20 questions here. Let's get started. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? My Christmas tree is fake. We used to do real Christmas trees when I was a kid, and then when I hit high school, we realized that real Christmas trees actually exacerbated my eczema, so we had to start getting fake trees. My parents get a real tree now that we're not living at home, but we have a fake tree here because real trees are a pain in the ass, especially in apartments. There's like, it's not worth it to me. Also eczema, like I said before. Fake tree for me, unfortunately. Do you have any holiday traditions? Oh, yes, we do. Normally, I say normally because this year everything is different. Normally, my sister and I would watch Christmas Vacation the day after Halloween. Over the last several years, we figured out how to make gluten-free lefse. So when I was a kid, my grandmother would always make lefse, which is a traditional Norwegian potato flatbread. And my mom has all of the equipment that my grandmother passed down to her. And it's delicious. It's a long process, but we didn't do it for several years because we couldn't find the perfect gluten-free recipe, but we found one a couple years ago, and since then we went back to doing it. Obviously this year, different, but yeah, lefse is another thing that we do every year, and drink, usually. And like I said, Christmas Eve is much more our day. We would do Christmas Eve at our house with my mom, my dad, my uncle, which is my mom's brother. We used to have grandparents over. Both my grandparents are passed away. And then Christmas Day, we would go over to my dad's parents' house and we would spend Christmas Day with my dad's family. And then at my dad's family's house, we have been doing the last like 10 years or so, kind of a white elephant, but not like joke gifts. So everybody would pick a number and then we'd go around the room and like pick out presents. And every year it's always fucking Crown Royal and Seahawks gear and then like blankets. Seriously, that's like everything. Seahawks, whiskey, usually maybe like two things that Libby and I want, because we don't drink Crown Royal and we don't give a shit about the Seahawks. That's always funny. Question number 3, have you ever had a white Christmas? Yes, not recently, but one that I remember very vividly was Christmas of 2008? No, Christmas 2009. We had like a 1.5 foot of snow, and I know for people on the East Coast or people who live in Canada, I know a foot of snow is like, what? That's a foot of snow? It's nothing to you. For us, that's a lot of snow here because here, when it snows, it melts throughout the day and then it refreezes overnight. So we get like compacted, hard snow. It never stays fluffy. It always gets wet and gross and slippery, and black ice is a thing here. So snow here is always funny. Like every time Seattle hits snow, there's like one post that kind of gets recirculated of just like cars rolling down hills and buses running into lampposts because they're trying to drive up a hill and they can't. So snow here is always hilarious, honestly. Yeah, we haven't had a white Christmas in the last few years. We've had late snow more recently. We had like snow in February, and then I think a couple years ago we had snow in April. It was really weird. We've had like a little bit of snowfall on Christmas, I think last year, but it didn't stick very much. Question number 4, when do you start getting excited for Christmas? Well, my boyfriend makes it impossible for me to put off getting excited about Christmas because he is excited for Christmas all year round. His birthday is the day after Christmas. But in the last like 5 years or so, I've gotten a lot more excited for Christmas right after Halloween because I don't work retail anymore. Back when I worked retail, I despised the holiday season because of it, because it was an absolute nightmare of a time. Probably like middle of November, like usually a couple weeks, I'm just like, oh, I miss Halloween. But then I'll get real stoked for Christmas. I'll start watching Christmas episodes of TV, Christmas movies, really start getting in the swing of buying Christmas presents, and I decorate somewhat, but we don't have a lot of space in my apartment for like big Christmas decorations. So once Josh and I have our own place, we will decorate for Christmas a lot. Question number 5, favorite Christmas movie? Christmas Vacation. Yeah, Christmas Vacation and Elf, I would say, are a good toss-up because both are just fun. I can recite the whole movie. They're just charming and whimsical and weird. Like, Christmas Vacation is one of the weirdest movies ever made, I swear to God. Like, I can recite that whole movie. The Clark Griswold monologues, like the really iconic ones where he's like,
full-blown 4-alarmed holiday emergency here. And we're press on, and we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye.
And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house. Yeah, Christmas Vacation and Elf are my favorite Christmas movies. I can't pick one. There has to be a lot of humor in them. I like the kind of more classic-y ones, like It's a Wonderful Life is always nice, but I really like the ones that don't take themselves too seriously. Favorite Christmas carol? Christmas song? I mean, I don't know if I would consider it like Christmas carol, because like, I mean, I really like The Christmas Song. I don't know if that's a carol. The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole is just a classic. I do really like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version of Carol of the Bells. It is iconic. But yeah, I'm not like a huge sucker for Christmas music the way that my boyfriend is. If I had to pick between Christmas movies and Christmas music, I'd rather have Christmas movies. Question number 7. Do you stick to your New Year's resolutions?
No.
I don't make them anymore because it's always like a jinx. Like, if I make a New Year's resolution, it doesn't happen. Like, anybody who made New Year's resolutions last year, I stopped making them. It was like, I make easy ones where I'm like, I'm gonna move more and eat less. Like, okay. And then 2020 happened. But yeah, New Year's resolutions, I feel like if I make them, I just like actively sabotage them in my brain. So I don't really keep them anymore. Question 8, what do you wear on Christmas Day? Christmas Day, usually I'll wear some sort of like, usually either like a long sweater and some leggings and some boots because we go over to my dad's family's house. Something fancier, something a little bit nicer. Sometimes I'll wear like a dress with a long sweater over the top. I have this really pretty like velvet red kind of mock neck dress with no sleeves that I wear with like a black sweater. Love it. Christmas Eve, it's much more casual. Like, it's like a sweater and like a more casual version, like sweaters, slippers, and leggings, because we're always making a mess. We're always like cleaning and cooking, and Christmas Eve is always just a bit more hectic because we're always doing the work. Like, it's at our house usually, like my parents' house. But Christmas Day, it's a little more fancy because we don't have to do anything. We just go over to my grandparents' house and then just like open presents and eat, and then we leave. But it's something comfortable. Oh, absolutely. Something comfy. Question number 9. What is your favorite part of Christmas dinner? Ooh. So Christmas Eve, usually the last few years we've been doing shrimp, mussels, sausage kind of dish, tomato, not a soup. What do they call that? Yeah, it's shrimp, mussels, and sausage in like a broth made with tomato and wine, I think. And then we get bread and stuff. It's real tasty. We stopped caring to make like turkey again on Christmas Eve or a ham because it was like, let's just do something that's like a little more different. Because after both my grandparents died, we kind of like stopped caring so much about like the traditions. Like, we still do lefse, we still do potatoes, but instead of doing like a ham or a turkey or like a prime rib, he'll do a prime rib sometimes, but on Christmas Day we do ham at my aunt or my grandparents' house. We'll bring like a cheesy potato dish that's like hash browns and cheese and sour cream and cream mushroom soup. My aunt, she brings like sticky rice and papaya salad and sometimes egg rolls too. We have like a random hodgepodge of food at holidays in my family. Because like my uncle, his wife, her family is from Thailand. And so she has like these super authentic recipes and they're delicious. So we've always had just eat whatever you want to eat on Christmas. I think one year we had like spaghetti too. I like dessert. Dessert's always fun. My dad's been doing like a gluten-free pumpkin cheesecake that's really good. My mom will do pumpkin bars or like a rhubarb crisp. Oh, rhubarb crisp is my favorite. Rhubarb crisp. Basically dessert. Dessert's my favorite. Cookies, sweets, candies. Number 10, do you send Christmas cards? We don't, my sister and I don't, but my mom always has. Even though like I was in college, Libby was moved out and in college, my mom would always write a Christmas letter, like essentially addressing it from all of us. She would write about us, she would write about the family, and like my mom's Christmas letters are like 2 pages long. And then she includes a photo. Like, we don't do just like those plain ass little Christmas cards with the picture and like the random outline you can get from like Target. She writes like a whole ass letter. But I think when Josh and I get our own place, I'll start doing Christmas cards and Christmas letters because I would help my mom write hers. And she would always need me to edit them because she always went overboard with exclamation points. And so I basically told her you can have 1 exclamation point per paragraph. That's it. Because like literally I would read them aloud and it would just be, I'd be shouting the entire time because every sentence ended in an exclamation point. Favorite Christmas drink? Ooh, I love hot toddies. My mom makes this one cocktail. She discovered this one cocktail. There's a whiskey company based actually out of my hometown, out of Gig Harbor. This company called Heritage Distilling, and they make a brown sugar bourbon. It is literally the tastiest thing. It's very sweet and very full of sugar, so sparingly. My mom makes this drink with a brown sugar bourbon with ginger ale or ginger beer and then pineapple juice, and it tastes like apple pie filling. I shit you not. You can only have like 1 or else you will literally be hungover the entire next day because it is so delicious and sweet. I haven't drank like at all during quarantine, so I might on Christmas, who knows. I'm filming this on Thanksgiving, so I won't be really drinking much tonight because Libby and I are just gonna be home and she'll probably drink some wine and I'm gonna stream on Twitch, so. Number 12, have you ever built a gingerbread house? Yes. When we were kids, my mom would buy the gingerbread house kits from the store and we would do, like, each one of us kids would have one. We'd have friends over, like my best friend, my sister's best friend, and we would all sit at the table and make a giant mess. Probably the last time we did gingerbread houses was like 3 years ago. We had 2 of my childhood best friends over and then her 6-year-old, and we made gingerbread houses with him, and it was really fun and ridiculous and definitely chaotic at my household. Number 13.
Are you a good gift wrapper or do you suck?
I used to be the worst gift wrapper, and anytime anybody was passing gifts around on Christmas Eve, because that's when we open up most of our presents, everybody could tell which ones I wrapped because they were so bad. Since working at Lush, I became better at gift wrapping because we had to wrap soaps all the time. And so I just got better with that technique a little bit, got better at folding. I'm still not great. And if it's a rectangle or a square, I'm pretty good. If it's an abnormal shape, it's a mess. Because if it's an abnormal shape, literally what I will do is just like wrap some tissue around it and then wrap some actual like wrapping paper around it and then tie a string and then just tie it tight and then it just looks like a freaking popper. Like it's never good. I always try to put things in boxes, but we reuse boxes every single year. Like my mom has a box of boxes and a box of bows and a box of tags and a box of ribbon. My mom keeps all of the gift wrapping. Literally when we would go to my grandparents' house on Christmas Day, my mom would collect all of the tissue and bows in a trash bag and we would take them home and then she would reuse them the next year. So I come from a household of thrifty reusers. Question 14, when did you learn Santa isn't real? I don't remember honestly the exact age, but I think because I'm the older sister, I think I found out that he wasn't real before my sister, but my mom was just like, don't say anything because we want your sister to have the childlike wonder a little bit longer. So I kind of kept up the charade a little bit longer, but I don't remember what age we were. But I knew sooner than I let on that I knew. There was one time when I checked in their closet because I was being sneaky, and because that's where I knew all the Christmas presents were. I checked in their closet and I found the wrapping paper that Santa wrapped his presents with, and I was like, oh, okay. Question 15, white or colored Christmas lights? Both. I like mixing them together. Question 16, have you ever built a snowman? Of course I have. Here's a picture of a ridiculous snowman that my best friend and I built when we were kids. We didn't get to snow a lot and when we were kids, but when we did, we definitely built snowmen for sure. The older we got, the less snow we had because, you know, climate change. But when we were little, snowmen all the time. Every time it snowed, we would build a snowman. Question number 17. Are you on the naughty or nice list this year? I would hope I'm on the nice list because I have followed quarantine regulations and stayed home and not actually like been stupid. So if Santa is a just man, I would be on the nice list. There's way too many people this year that would be on the naughty list though. I can think of way too many people. Number 18. Have you ever kissed under a mistletoe? I think so. Yeah. I do think one time that I brought my boyfriend to Christmas Day, my cousin's wife like tricked us. Like she was just like, look, like, I don't remember honestly, but I know I have. I just don't know how recently it was. Question number 19. We have 2 more. Favorite Christmas scent? Oh boy. I love Christmas tree scent. Oh my God. Christmas trees, like cedar, pine smell. I mean, I love all Christmas scents. Like, don't get me wrong. Like cranberry, orange, like potpourri. I love cinnamon and nutmeg type stuff. That kind of is a full fall winter thing. Peppermint I love. But I definitely think my favorite like Christmas scent is the smell of Christmas trees. Because I don't get to really have a real Christmas tree much anymore because of my eczema. We have like a spray, like a room spray that Libby got once that smells like Christmas trees, and I love it so much. Like it's so nostalgic, it's so homey, and it's not like so heady either. Because there's sometimes when Christmas scents that are like way too strong, but I feel like pine is always just like crisp and fresh. When you go Christmas tree shopping, like out in the woods when you're looking for Christmas trees at a Christmas tree farm, it all smells like that. So it just like brings me back to Christmas tree farms when I was a kid. And as the state of evergreen, it smells like trees and leaves here all the damn time. So it's fitting. I love the smell of pine and Christmas trees. Oh my God, so much. And then last but not least, favorite holiday book. I actually don't know if I have any. I mean, we had like holiday books when we were kids, like Olive the Other Reindeer, The Grinch. I like The Grinch, but like there's no books that are like specifically Christmas books that I've read as an adult. I don't read that much, to be honest. Like I wish I read more. I wish I was a more well-read person, but I'm not. Yeah, I would probably have to say The Grinch. So that was all the questions. This was a fun little tag. It was fun just kind of thinking about nostalgia and reminiscing about times before now, because right now we can't really do much of anything on Christmas. But thanks so much, Betty Jean, for asking me to do this collab. I think you're great. You guys should go check out her channel. Link will be in the description down below. Whatever holiday you celebrate, happy holidays. I hope everybody is being safe. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are happy. Much love to all of you. Seriously. If you want to see more of me, if you're new here, if you're coming over from Betty Jean's channel, hi, hello, my name's Abby. Subscribe. If you want to see more of my content, give this video a like if you liked it. I have 6 more videos left for the month. Wait, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 7 more videos. Oh God, 7 more videos left. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow on Christmas. Okay, bye!